Of the next segment on RTHK Radio 3 will come with a NICAM translation. We will be talking to Geordie. How are you? Good to see you, Colin. Colin Aitchison, the music man.
That's yes, that's right.
We got trouble right here in Ashley Road from Ned Kelly's. We've done a few bits and pieces over the years together, but it's all involved playing. We've never actually had a chat, have we?
No, and I'm always amazed that when I always invite you to play, Phil, your instrument is either somewhere else in some dark corner of Hong Kong, you know.
Right now, it's in Lantau, and Mike Legg's got some flowers growing out of it.
Oh, that does not surprise me. That does not surprise me.
Well, I thought it would be really nice to come and have a chat because you've just had this lovely documentary made by Anna Marie.
Yes.
And birthdays and all sorts of bits and pieces. You've had a big changeover in the band. You've got a squeaky new band, haven't you? And, well, Ned's has been going for years. How many years?
40 years this year.
Well, tell me about your new band.
Well, the new band is, there's 3 new members in it. I brought in a gentleman called Franco Valusi.
You stole him off a bus, didn't you?
I stole him. And he's from Italy.
Yeah.
And he's a wonderful clarinet player, tenor sax player, and swoons the ladies with wonderful songs in the Italian language.
Lovely, absolutely.
Well, he thinks it is. Anyway.
Okay, and after several North Seals, which is the signature drink.
That's his favourite drink, by the way. Yes.
Pints.
He drinks doubles. You know. And the other guy is a guy who has played, a trumpet player who's played with at Ned's off and on, called Pepin Seriaco, who does some wonderful plunger work. He's a bit younger than Barry. Barry retired at 85.
Barry, what a sweet sound that guy.
Pepin's in his early 70s, so it's okay. I mean, he's young, you know. And the other guy is a very fine drummer who actually was played for many, many years with Tony Carpio big band.
Oh, yeah.
And that's Mr. Nick Tambolero.
Yeah. It's lovely to work with the same guys for a long, long time, but I think it must be quite exciting to change direction.
It brings in different material, brings in different comedy routines.
Yes, truly.
I was quite surprised just last Sunday when Steve James and Anne-Marie Evans were discussing Henrietta, the rubber chicken at Ned's.
I remember Henrietta.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what it is, Phil. I've got a friend here.
Can I take a picture of Henrietta?
Oh, you can, yes. This is Henrietta.
That was an A.
She said she wants to come along and say hello to Phil. There you go. And that is the real Ned Kelly's Henrietta.
The real one. We should auction her off.
Oh, she's wonderful. Say hello to Phil.
I can tell you why her eyes are that wide. I've been down there a few nights.
Well, the mouth's big for the...
Thank you. Lovely. Do go and see these guys whenever you can. I mean, my first trip here was in 1889, and it was the Ken Bennett experience.
Yes. And before, the Dennis James experience. It's a small town, for sure. Yes, so the history of Ned continues from 1972. It's still there. Its original position. Same owner, Tom Parker.
Same smell. Not Tom Parker, I mean. No.
And, of course, it's run at the moment by Mike Brown,
Mr. Brown.
The Welshman, who, as you know, Phil, is one of your... When you are there, always likes to try out these experimental cocktails on you. Yes.
Well, the thing that tickles me, we are here to talk about a gig you've got coming up this weekend, but it's really rather nice when something in this town does stay a little bit constant.
Yes, I agree. Hong Kong's forever changing, really.
And every top muso that comes to town likes a blow at your place.
Yeah, we get a lot of intro. I mean, we had the trumpet players from the Duke Ellington Orchestra when they were in town came over. As you know, we've had Bob Wilbur over.
Look, that was
the epitome for you, Phil.
That really was. I mean, that guy's absolutely brilliant. And after all these years, listening to all the brilliant movie soundtracks he's done.
Yes.
I mean, I think he out Ellington, the Ellington Band. I really do.
Cotton Club.
On the Cotton Club, yeah. And
he won a Grammy for that.
And to actually meet him and chat with the guy, I mean, that was just the business.
Well, let's hope, while he's still on the planet, let's hope he'll pop over again, you know.
Bring him back over.
Kenny Martin, who you also know will be over to do a show at Ned's on the 24th this month.
Tell us about Kenny.
Yeah, well, Kenny is still doing his Benny Goodman big band shows in London and on the P&O cruise ships, Queen Elizabeth, Queen Mary. He's got some quite famous guys with him, the likes of Tommy Whittle, Roy Willix and this type of thing from the old Ted Heath band, and apparently he's doing very well. There's been a big interest in big band music, a re-insurgent of it.
There really
especially in Europe and the UK, you know, and the US.
Well, I've got to tell you, even here, I mean, I get roped in to do that Swing Fest every year. It was called You Gotta Swing this year, 2 nights at City Hall, with some amazing musicians visiting from different places in Asia, and I couldn't believe it. The place was heaving for 2 nights. And it was basically a bunch of musos playing. Granted, it was a show, but, you know, it's really taken off here, so good power to all the musicians.
I think it's a great thing, you know, that there's a lot of, especially with young musicians, young people, a big interest, you know. They're not all codgers like me and you, Phil, you know.
Mind up, son. This gig makes me laugh so much because a lot of the fellas, it's the Ned's Big Band on Sunday. It's from 6 to 9. It's great fun. You do check it out. It's a quaint old tradition that's in other countries of the world. It's not, when I say blow, I mean, it's not a busk, it's quite organised, but, you know, Sunday lunchtime, there'd be a big band in a pub by the river and beer.
That's great, wonderful atmosphere. Of course, the Ned's Big Band only gets together now about 4 times a year because of other work commitments.
Yeah.
But in general, nothing's rehearsed. But it's amazing how well some of these things come off because the guys are professional musicians. I mean, the guys are professional musicians, so they're good readers. Yes, it has its moments, you know.
These guys are fantastic. A lot of the guys that were working on that swing gig will be playing in your band. A lot of the Filipino guys. I said to the audience, please welcome the Manila cast of the Full Monty. I walk into the changing room and I'm like coughing a little bit. I said, my throat's a bit dry. 16 bottles of Filipino rum come out.
Oh, that's dangerous. That's even worse than the North Sea oil, I can tell you.
But some of the nicest guys indeed. So tell me about Sunday. What's going down?
Okay, Sunday is it starts at 6:30, goes on to around about 9:30. Basically, 16-piece big band.
Yeah.
We'll be playing...
Squeezed in as well.
Squeezed in, yes. The lucky guys are the trombone section are next to the bar, so the drinks come across, you see. And we'll be playing a mixture of music from Glenn Miller, Count Basie, some other chart, an odd vocal from myself, and maybe 1 or 2 guest musicians who'll walk in like yourself, Phil.
Well, the thing is, but anybody listening who's a muso, they may, do come and check it out.
Come and have a blow. You know, come and, as long as you can read a bit and play a few solos, why not come along? You know, and I'll baptise you at Ned's, you know.
CFG and the occasional A minor. Now, one thing you've started doing recently, I'm interested to know how blokes who do this have felt that it's worked. Facebook.
Yes.
It seems like you've really taken off on that.
Yes, we have. I've got, I started it about a year ago. I've now got about 320 members now. And it's what it's done is it's brought a lot of people who used to come to Ned Kelly's in the 70s.
Yeah.
And putting their memories up
You've
on
got
the
alumni.
page. It is. I think it's wonderful. There's people there who remember called Dennis and they remember Ken.
Yeah.
And they put their memories up on the page. Even 1 or 2 of the waitresses from the early 80s, late 70s. Amazing, you know.
Just check out Facebook Ned Kelly's. There's a crummy video recording, audio-wise, underneath me of you guys. Let's just see what it is.
What am I doing?
You're singing, mate. Hang on.
Oh, my God.
That sugar baby
To turn it off now because this is the bit in this song Sugar where Colin takes his underpants off. Who did we hear soloing there? It's oozing atmosphere. The
alto saxophone player has been around Hong Kong for many years. A very fine alto saxophone player called Bayani Balder Verona.
Yep.
Oh, I can actually more or less say that.
You can. Not bad for 10 to 12 in the morning.
And the nice flugelhorn solo there, and flugelhorn is our new trumpet player, Pepin Sariaco, yeah.
Great. Well, good luck to all of them.
Yeah.
But as you can see, it's all about the crack, as the Irish would say.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of it going on there. This coming Sunday, it's the sort of bi-monthly-ish sort of...
Yeah, we do it about 4 times a year now, and it gets great support. It's a fun session. You know, I mean, you just got to squeeze in, you know.
Yes,
and basically
absolutely.
the audience is on top of the band. It's just a wonderful atmosphere, you know.
Especially after the North Sea Oils.
Well, I'll be waiting for you, Phil, you know.
Thanks very much, Colin. So absolutely. I hope we can do some more gigs together sometime soon.
Yeah. Well, I hope so.
Pleasure to see you again. Colin Aitchison from Ned Kelly's.
And Henrietta.
And Henrietta. Thank you. My thanks to Colin Aitchison. Do check out the Ned's Big Band. The Ned's awfully beautifully random big band is coming Sunday, 629 Ned Kelly's and Ashley Road.